Welcome back, everybody, to another weekend of Moneyline Madness. The boys are back in town. Week 13 NFL bets coming at you right now. CMO Sports, Andy B. Talk to me, fellas. How are we doing?
Feeling good, feeling great, dog. You already know it's another Sunday. And
More money to be made,
another
right?
day to get this money, man. You know.
Let's do it. Let's freaking do it.
Yeah.
Andy? What
The sports weekend didn't start out the way we hoped, but it's been a good weekend so far. Betting wise, it's been a good weekend for all our sports teams. So hopefully for a good football day, right?
I mean, shit. For me and CMO, like this is it, right? The Giants lose this game, you may as well chalk up the season at this point. This is a massive game coming on at 1 o'clock for the New York Football Giants. Andy B, how are the pack feeling over there? What are the vibes like?
I mean, this is a big day, even though they're out. I mean, this could be a changing of the guard in Green Bay today. They always kill the Bears. If they lose to the Bears today, that signals real change coming. So this is going to be a big day for the Packers, even though they're out of it and dead.
In Soldier Field, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, known, A-Rod, do or die. Double R.
Owner of
right
the
there.
Bears.
Owner of the Bears. If we don't see a discount double check get broken out today, it's going to be scary hours in Lambeau next week. I think that. So
I think we're on a bye next week, but 2 weeks from now.
Oh, are you? Okay.
No, they're on a bye the week after.
The week after. Okay. Next week you got a division matchup, I believe.
Our next game at home is against the Lions, so we will get booed if they don't win that game. That's
definitely
all you need to know.
Definitely will get booed.
All
right, so
win that.
I agree. Simo, you want to pop this off? We got people coming in. Dolphins by a billion comments. I think we should start this off with a little bit of our bet stamp pick of the week. Simo, if you want to bring that to us, I know you already got something on deck.
All right, so my bet stamp pick of the week is the New York Jets versus the Vikings over 21.5 first half points. You can get that on plus 100, minus 100. It's all the same thing on FanDuel. I think they're going to be popping off real early in this game, man. Mike White has been going crazy.
It's Mike White season.
It's
Mike White season.
My guy GK, he had a very interesting stat. Over the last however many years, it's only been 3 times the Jets have gotten over 400 yards of offense. And all 3 of them, Mike White started.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Wow.
All 3 of them, Mike White started. That's all I'm saying. The guy can
He
play
can sling
ball.
rock. He can. And I don't know if you guys hear the beat reporters, what they had said originally about Mike White in preseason and in practice in comparison to Zach Wilson. They said that Zach Wilson and Mike White, there was literally no drop-off, if not better offensive with Mike White on the field. So, I don't know. This game, I loved that pick of the points because line-wise, this game is very sketchy to me.
It is.
Very, very sketchy.
It's a close line, and I'm not sure why.
I don't
Why
care
is
about
Kirk
who's
Cousins
gonna win.
not on prime? Kirk Cousins 1 o'clock, not on prime time, obviously.
That's
so you're getting
the
best
next
version,
point I was
right?
going to make about this game is not only Mike White is a dog, Kirk Cousins 1 o'clock games is probably one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
He is. That's a top.
It'll be a good game.
Probably.
This is one of the best offenses in the league in Minnesota. At the end of the day, I think they're gonna come out swinging, bro. Swinging.
Yeah. Minnesota, in terms of like, are we getting Justin Jefferson 2 first half touchdowns? Is that what I'm hearing?
It could happen. That's all I'm saying.
I got a dilemma for fantasy. Start Kirk, Jamal Williams, Lockett, or Keenan Allen.
Are you picking one of them?
Yeah, I don't.
Lockett.
One of them.
The safe pick is Lockett, in my opinion.
Who are the Lions playing today?
Bro, I really like Christian Kirk. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I think we all have 3 different.
Christian Kirk.
We all have 3 different guesses there because
I
I always go Jamal.
Only one of them. That's tough. That's a tough out of the 4. You got a deep team if that's
That is a deep team.
Case,
Those are good problems. Honestly.
Yeah,
I would go.
You
Jamal
couldn't
Williams
go any of them, honestly.
Yeah.
I
like Christian
Except
Kirk.
for Keenan Allen, maybe he might be out by halftime.
Keenan Allen, he's had 10 points in the first game, and he had 13 points last week. So I mean, he's not doing that bad.
I'd go Jamal Williams just because he's their goal line back.
So we get a comment: Chiefs best team in the NFL will win chip, and then we get one that follows up: Chiefs are not winning no chip. Now I don't know.
Yes,
if there's
are.
one team to say like, oh, you're not winning a championship, I don't know if that's the Chiefs.
That's the only team I'd be okay with somebody coming in here and being like, we're the best team, we're going to win it all. That's the only team right now that can guarantee they're going to be at least in a conference championship. Everybody else, thinks they can get upset or thinks they can make a run. So that's the only team that knows where they're going to be. Right? I mean, who's going to upset the Chiefs? Probably.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have said that. I would have said the Ravens.
The Browns.
I would have said the Ravens. Oh wait, does he play today?
Can we get a number? Can we get a Google search real quick? Today? How many massage parlors in Kansas City? His first games against
the Texans?
Yes, it is. It's
that's
oh
insanity.
yeah, this is scripted to the max, bro.
Oh, of
Roger
course.
Goodell put the fix in weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean they gave him an 11-game suspension. Who the hell gets an 11-game suspension?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, stay away from that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that game.
Wise, don't.
Yeah.
Like I think Deshaun Watson. If it's not scripted, Deshaun Watson will fucking tear the whole fucking game up.
You think he's coming back and right away?
He's that good. Deshaun Watson.
I don't know
why we're like.
I can't believe people are.
No, I don't know why people are questioning
Deshaun Watson's skill. Like, sure, you could question him off the field, but when it comes to football, the guy's insane.
He's top 3 quarterback in the league.
Yeah, he's absurd.
Like,
I got a pick for you guys though. Let's talk bets. Bring it back to what the episode's really all about, making these people some freaking money. All right, I'm looking at right now Steelers going up against the Falcons, and I'm taking Falcons money line today at home in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and here's why. Right, Falcons defense. Everybody knows that like they're not great, but the secondary is somewhat on the uprise. Right, Kenny Pickett on the other side hasn't thrown an interception in 3 games.
Yeah.
3 games on the road in Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta's, they're kind of rocky on offense and inconsistent, but I feel like if there was a game that they could get right, it'd be this one. So maybe some Cordarrelle Patterson props, maybe a little Drake London action. The secondary of the Steelers really isn't too great, but my lock for today is definitely Falcons money line. I love that all the way.
I like that one.
Yeah, I have that in the Discord myself. I put that in the Discord a couple days ago. Yeah, Falcons money line. So I'm gonna double down with you. And my other pick is the Giants money line. So,
me too. Look at us.
Let's ride.
There we go.
Yeah,
so, don't say that.
I mean, the Giants are getting don't say that. The Giants are getting a lot of guys back. They're getting Tony Jefferson back. They're getting Azeez Ojulari back. They're getting Feliciano back. They're getting Glowinski back, I'm pretty sure as well. They're getting
Daniel Bellinger,
Fabian Moreau back. There's a lot of guys we're getting back, and we're gonna be back to our true identity of the Giants. Don't be surprised if Saquon goes off today. I think Saquon's gonna have a monster game today. He had two low quality games. I think he's gonna have a fucking monster game tonight.
He's due for sure. And like the Commanders defense, I don't think Chase Young is playing, right? I think they're saving him to come back after the bye. So,
yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I think he definitely could eat out there today. I need Daniel Bellinger in the Most Sports Fantasy League. I got him as my streaming tight end. And, Kyle Pitts out for the season. I had to go look elsewhere. Jonas Smith gave me literally a goose egg last week. So now I turn to Daniel Bellinger. And that's where my
good pick.
Tight ends. I hate tight ends, man. I got to start Robert Tonyan every week because of this crap.
You know what?
Actually, no,
Daniel Bellinger, I know he's going to have some volume if he's on the field. So
he does.
At least
he does.
I could get
just pick up
out of him. Like, that's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, pick up a tight end from a young quarterback. They always throw to them. So that's literally what you're supposed to do at least. So.
Titans, Jets, and Bengals all get surprise wins today. I really like the
I
Titans.
could see them all winning or losing.
I really, really like the Titans. The line is 4.5 right now. Man,
I like all those upsets. I like all of them upsets right there. Those are all upsets that I think are going to happen too. I think the Jets will beat the Vikings.
The only one I'm curious about is the Bengals. I just think the Chiefs are that good. I think the Titans could beat the Eagles. The Eagles are coming off a game where, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, but they also gave up 30 points to
Jordan Love. Like, come on. What is Derek?
Aaron Rodgers on one.
I'm looking at these running backs that are tearing them up. Aside, I mean, we're not even talking about them. Yeah, we were saying Jordan Love and all that, but you had A.J. Dillon and obviously Aaron Jones come in and just
who weren't playing well. Those two were not rushing well the weeks before. And now they come in and they
then even before that, Jonathan Taylor. Even before that, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It's just the Eagles have to, if they want to win playoff games, you got to clamp down on the run game. And Derrick Henry today is probably going to run it up the gut a lot.
Love came in late, but also Aaron Rodgers with a broken thumb and now broken or bruised ribs was tearing them to shreds. So.
And Jordan Love still tossed for over 100 yards. So
he came in and ripped them apart as well.
He got the job done. Jordan Davis is back. Okay,
Jordan Davis is
that's
back.
interesting. That's
Jordan Davis, Ndamukong Suh, and Linval Joseph.
Yeah, that's a big. There's a lot of.
I don't care about Ndamukong Suh or Linval Joseph.
Giants
those
legend,
boys.
Linval?
Those are Giants legend Linval Joseph.
Yo, I like Derrick Henry 2 touchdowns. I'm trying to look up the odds on that right now.
I can see that. They're just getting ripped apart too much. I mean, Jordan Davis being back will help. He's a big guy
for sure.
He's a great tackle, but those tackle blows
still sus.
That's gonna be a good game. There's a lot of good 1 o'clock games. I want to know why all the good games are at 1 o'clock.
All the games are good.
The 4 o'clock games.
This is actually a very good week of football. All divisional matchups, or like
Dolphins Niners is a good one.
They're all good games.
Yeah.
They're all good games.
I got a question for you guys.
I'm locked in.
The one that's really like confusing to me right now, Chargers Raiders. Chargers are an underdog in this at plus 120. What
road game?
Where does that lie? Like,
that's the only reason it's a road game. Dolphins by 24 again.
It's a divisional matchup. You know how that shit goes. Every time they play each other, they tied last time they played each other. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did. That was that nasty business in the playoffs.
That nasty daily business. Yeah.
Did the Raiders? Did they win last week? Who'd they play? I forgot. They're coming off a win. I know that.
The Raiders played.
I'm almost 100%
the Seahawks last week and put up 40. So
yeah, so they're coming off that win.
Miracle game, right?
Yeah.
So
86 yards, right?
Yeah, to the crib.
Yeah, there you go.
To the crib.
That's why they're favorites. They're coming off a win and they're at home. That's the only reason.
That's true.
In theory, it's actually a half a point Chargers. Just because they're on the road, they get the loot.
Steelers
are
Bengals,
the Raiders
2-teamer. Vice. I don't know if I'm riding with the Steelers, but
not the Steelers.
A lot of people tend to be on the Bengals.
A lot of people are on the Steelers instead of the Falcons, and that's like
that doesn't make
it's
sense.
Such a toss-up. It's such a toss-up.
I think.
Is it though?
I honestly think Atlanta's the better team.
I think so as well.
I think so.
Like
every time I want to believe in Atlanta, they give me a reason not to.
True.
I mean, they are the Falcons, so like you can't
put
too much stock into
them,
you know. Like,
well, they've given us plenty of reasons to believe in them, Matt. No, there's no doubt. They've had some games where they look like they were going to be a playoff team because of how bad their division is, and then every time they get close, they just fall off. So,
hot take. Texans money line.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would stay away from that game in general when it comes to the spread, because that's why there's just you already know how the NFL works, man. This could be a trappy game. It could be.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson revenge game,
right?
yada yada.
Females in attendance.
Females in attendance. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the first throw he threw at practice? One of the guys on his team dropped it, and I saw on Twitter somebody was like, the ball had massage oil on it, and right away I knew that him being back is just gonna change everything about this.
Yeah, the memes are gonna be flying.
Today's gonna be
How do I get on this? Put me on right now, Ernest. You could come on anything, bro. Anytime, unless you're saying some of these other comments.
Every game will be minus 24.
He's making them fly right now.
Yeah. Well, all right. What else do we like around the NFL today, boys?
The night game.
Let's see.
It's not a bad game. Not a bad game at
Cowboys,
all. Cowboys have obviously the Cowboys are in the news all the time now because of Odell, but I think it's more they're good to everybody. Kind of sees that they're a pretty good team. Can they beat a team in the Colts that's been weird lately with Jeff Saturday as their coach? I think that's a pretty good game for a night game that I know a lot of people are sleeping on for sure.
Yeah,
I think the game will be close, but I think Dallas ultimately wins.
I think
like
Dallas
you said, the Colts.
I think the Colts cover though, because I think the line is a little high right now. Minus 10.5.
Colts cover. Colts cover for sure.
Yeah,
Colts cover. Dallas wins.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What about this Odell thing, man? Can we do it one last time? Why has he not signed with the team yet?
Because he's having a big fucking show.
Yeah, he's so annoying it.
And I heard somebody say he's not healthy yet. Then why are teams so desperate?
I mean, he was at the Giants facility multiple times the past week.
He hasn't even visited the Cowboys yet. Why are they making such a big deal out of it?
I don't care anymore.
A guy
he's making a big deal out of it.
I know. Well, the media loves him. I mean,
he's playing up the media so he can get a bigger contract. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Dolphins 49ers. How do we feel about this game from a betting standpoint? Because honestly, Dolphins at plus 184 is kind of appealing to me. I can't even lie to you, because I really think, it's a battle of the best offense in the NFL right now against the best defense. And if you had to pick one or the other to kind of crack, right, I'm picking the 49ers defense to crack on me. And I think that Dolphins offense is just too consistent. I think Mike McDaniel coming back to where he's from originally, obviously, his mentor, Kyle Shanahan, I think they're going to stick it to him today. I can't lie.
Well, that's a good question, Double.
I picked the Niners in the pick'em pool, but I'm not surprised if the Dolphins win. It's a 50-50 game.
Really? it's a 50-50 game, and plus 184, like, I don't know. That's
good value.
It's good value for sure, and that's just on FanDuel. I'm sure with BetStamp, you could find anything. And
Dolphins win big.
By 24.
24 definitely 24. No, Double R asked a good question. Who needs it more? Right now, the Tua needs it more than anybody. The Dolphins need it more than anybody because their division, everybody's winning. I mean, they're gonna have to win every game to win that division right now. So honestly, the Dolphins have to win this game more just because. I mean, the Niners division has been pretty meh all year. I mean, they're playing a bunch of bad teams in their division.
Yep.
I think the Dolphins just need it every week now.
Bro, but I'm still sitting here, plus 184, no Deebo Samuel. Where is this coming from? Like, is it just going to be the CMC show today, the George Kittle show? Like, as we're saying right here, the Dolphins defense just got healthy. Like, that, and also, like,
Tua just doesn't lose. Yeah, totally.
He doesn't seem to lose since he came back from, the pudding brain syndrome. Like, he's been absolutely fantastic. And we heard what Ed said.
Is Deebo
That's really the only way I could see the 49ers coming out with this one. It was if they turned Tua into a vegetable.
Jesus. I don't know about that.
Playing.
He is playing?
Is Deebo playing? I saw he wasn't either, so maybe we were wrong. Game time decision, maybe.
Wow, I'm gonna have to. I took him out of my fantasy lineup at like 9:30 this morning, so I'll have to put him back
in there. Get him back in there.
Yep.
I had to take Brandon Cooks out. I didn't know he wasn't playing, but
he just got pulled. Yeah, he just got.
We got Jamar Chase starting finally. I traded for him weeks ago, waiting for him to come back.
Honestly, bro, Jamar Chase starters out there, I'm just not sure about you guys.
I have no other choice. It's either him or Corey Davis. So.
Oh yeah, in that case you have to. But man, I wouldn't feel confident starting him as like my wide receiver 1 or 2, knowing he has a hairline fracture in his hip. Like, ugh.
When you're on the field, you're on the field, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's very few times where you see an athlete go on the field and you can tell that he's hurt. You understand what I'm saying? They shoot them up with so much shit that the athletes don't feel it until after the game.
That's a good point. Good point. Sneaky Dolphins today. I like it. Have it Dolphins, Bengals, Steelers, Lions, Titans, Jets, Giants.
Honestly, that's not bad, bro.
Well, the Steelers. I can't get on the Steelers. I'm sorry.
I don't know
the Steelers.
I can't.
I
don't know about the Lions winning. They're playing the Jaguars. Jaguars are coming off a big win. They've been playing really well.
I like
that's gonna be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I like the over in that game for sure.
Trevor Lawrence is finally looking like something. I'm just saying, watch out for them. Not this year, obviously, because they're dead, but next year, got Christian Kirk there now. Pretty good.
We said it though. Like, I mean, look out for these guys in terms of like their fantasy value, right?
Oh yeah, I got him as my backup, but
yeah, like a lot of these guys are on waivers just because they're the youngins. Like guys I've noticed are still hanging on to Aaron Rodgers, still hanging on.
Dude,
to,
I finally caught him. I finally
honestly,
said,
it's time to move on and look at.
Yeah,
like it's time to look.
You know who I picked up?
I've been starting Geno Smith and Daniel Jones. Like, stop playing, bro. Like the yards add up. They really do.
I waited until yesterday because I had Fields or Rodgers. I was just gonna start whoever was playing in this game, and when Fields was announced as a starter, I cut Rodgers right away because I got Trevor Lawrence as my backup. So
I was starting Garoppolo over Rodgers. Up until this week.
Wasn't a bad idea. Clearly, hey, Jordan Love, if he starts starting, watch out for him. Might put up some points. France,
boys.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. Eat a Frank. France up 3-zip.
France win it all, man.
Right?
I like France.
They're playing
I'm a Portugal guy. I'm a Portugal guy, but
they're playing Poland. Yeah, they're kicking the crap out of Poland.
Yeah, France is the favorite.
I saw somebody said Senegal gets upsets England. I think Brendan said that the other day, right? So I think that wouldn't be a surprising one at all.
Yeah, I mean, considering they probably woke up, were fueled up with
eating
some beans.
Yeah,
I mean, at that point, you're not really running too fast.
That was the best part of that clip, man.
It was.
It's an underrated part. It really was.
See, Rashawn, if this is Rashawn, I'm guessing my Titans. Yeah, I don't know, bro. The Titans defense has been. Yeah, that's what I anticipated.
Yeah,
but I don't know. The Titans defense has been solid. I'm respecting the Titans more and more now, like as the weeks are going on, just because they've been able to compete so much with some of these, contending teams. So I don't know. Portugal always underperforms. That seems to be the trend.
An older team now.
Not in the Euros.
Well, yeah, no. In terms of World Cup, yeah.
Not in the Euros.
Senegal.
I don't want to hear underperforming when they just won the last major
Switzerland
international cup.
Who you rooting for,
when
Matt?
it comes to the World Cup, what in the World Cup?
Yeah, who you rooting for now that we're dead?
Well, the European Cup, that's an international cup. It
ain't the World Cup though.
Okay, but it's an international played tournament.
No, you're right.
It's countries against countries, correct?
When was the last big country against country championships? Cup? That's fine.
Huh?
No, you're right.
Like G League championships are cool.
Oh,
it's just like the World Cup. It's the
Euros.
No.
You consider Euros
he's right. He's right. No, the Euros are very. The Euros are.
That's very competitive.
Yeah, to Europeans, sometimes that means more than the World Cup. To be honest with you, the Euros.
I mean, it has to if that's all you're winning, right?
Yeah. But.
Boy,
who you got for the rest of it? I think Brazil's taking it for the rest. I think Neymar is going to come back toward the end and get Brazil in there. Although France is just Kylian Mbappe is just amazing. I know
France
Brendan
was in the Euros, were they not?
Yeah. No, you're right. Huh? Brendan had
Italy
Kylian
was in the Euros. Spain was in the
ball.
Euros,
and Italy didn't even make the World Cup.
I'm just saying.
Like
Italy did not make the World Cup. That was very disappointing.
Yeah. Dolphins starting left tackle out. Teron Armstead, right? Or Eric Armstead? One of the two Armsteads.
It's something
right?
Armstead.
One of them is back and one of them is out. I know that.
I think it's Teron Armstead
sides,
on his team. Yeah.
They have both of their tackles are actually very key to what they're doing. So them losing one of the tackles is not a good sign, even though they just got one back.
Jeff Wilson's been tearing up teams. I don't know if he'll be doing that against his old team. I think Shanahan probably knows how to figure that one out. So.
Am I the only one that doesn't know what SIF means?
I don't know.
Vice.
Stiff?
Let us know.
Maybe
SIF. It's SIF level sport. I don't know what that means, but
maybe it meant diff level. Maybe he meant to put a D. It meant different level sport. He's right. European soccer is.
It is.
Just watch Ted Lasso and you'll understand.
Very high level.
It is.
Come see us on the basketball court. Like the last thing they want is
World Baseball Classic.
Team Europe versus Team USA. I got Europe winning too.
What, in basketball?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I mean, if we're going back,
I do.
You're just putting all the guys on the Spain team together.
No.
Are you not? Although Luka's probably on that team, right?
Luka, Giannis.
But Giannis is from
Jokic.
Greece. So
isn't Greece? Is Greece?
Greece has their own team.
Greece is in Europe.
Greece has their own team.
I'm talking about Team Europe.
He's just saying
you don't do that. Come on.
Well, all right, but you could put. No, he's
Team
right.
Europe.
If you're putting by continent. What if you're putting?
We're playing continental basketball now?
We just literally we're talking about Europe.
But
right? We're talking about Europe.
But the U.S. would have Curry, Tatum, LeBron. Like, it's not like we'd get killed. We have great players here.
No, I'd never said
No, Embiid would be on Africa.
I never said that. But I do have Team Europe winning.
How about them Bengals? I don't understand the line on that game, truthfully. We talked about it a little bit.
It's a little low for my liking. That's why I have the -2 for the Chiefs.
It's sketch, yeah. It's definitely sketch.
I just think the Chiefs are a different breed right now.
They really are. And Travis
Some would say
Travis
SIF
Kelce
level.
cheese is like, SIF level facts.
SIF level better.
Sorry, Vice. We didn't mean to troll you with that.
Yeah.
I
thought it was actually
I honestly got
term.
the Chiefs because the Chiefs are looking for revenge from last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me about that.
Dwight Howard is playing in Asia killing. Yeah, he's shooting threes.
He is.
Like, he's doing his thing. I mean,
Didn't somebody else? Didn't Boogie just sign with the same team too? Isn't it him and Boogie together now?
Why not? Truthfully, like they probably would, those guys. Like,
how do we feel about Saudi Arabia signing? Like the league signing Ronaldo and stuff like that. Do you think they're gonna be like buying all these players out now?
They're gonna try, but it's not gonna work with most American athletes. I think it'll work with soccer. Just because
I'm talking about soccer. I'm not talking about.
Oh yeah, no, soccer for sure.
It's giving me vibes of like the Live tournament in golf.
Yeah, it's
right?
literally
that's
what
what
they did.
Yeah, that's the vibes I'm catching.
An interesting concept of just like I don't know. It kind of gives me like dystopian vibes of these like big billionaires just being like, we're gonna buy you guys.
No, you're
like,
right. It is.
Like it's very weird to me that like, I feel like these guys are like, it's the old ages, like where they're all sitting around on the top of these stadiums just watching like the peasants go at it. Like, oh, we're gonna pay you guys, just go out there and perform, like do athletic things.
They
like,
print
I don't know,
money over there, so they're gonna be able to keep. They're going to be able to pay a lot of big athletes. I mean, they did it with the golf. They're going to do it with soccer because soccer's so big. And, I mean, that's kind of just how it is. I don't think they'll ever dip
DeGrom, please. Can I address Jacob DeGrom right now?
I kind of want to, too, so you go first.
What?
All right, so, no, I did not cry about Jacob DeGrom. I wasn't...
This is just hate. You needed to have Simple Man lined up, man.
Sorry, I didn't have that one.
That loud-ass... That's not even for DeGrom.
No, I had to get it in there.
We didn't play that when he re-signed, huh?
I'm not upset about DeGrom at all, actually. I've seen this coming for weeks and weeks now. I knew he wasn't staying with the Mets. I'm just happy he's not on the Braves. If he was on the Braves, I'd have been upset. Like, yes. But he went to a loser-ass franchise. He's not gonna get anything done with that franchise.
I didn't cry. I did not cry. That did not.
Getting exposed.
I know.
Comments by mom.
No. I was not crying. No, that's a lie. I did not cry.
Yo, you want to play shit, Matt?
No,
you better.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean,
you better worry about fucking Aaron Judge. That's what the fuck you need to worry about. You're worried about the wrong things right now, bro. You worry about the wrong.
I'm not worried unless I see something actually happen.
He took New York out of his bio, my boy. So. I hope you saw that.
I want to be very clear. I did not cry, but we were at dinner and I saw that text. I was pissed. I pretty much shut down because I'm the opposite of Corey. I had gone on this thought. There's no way he's leaving. The media had made it pretty clear.
You really convinced yourself by that, though? Like, his body language, the way he was acting the end of the
Yeah, but
season.
I don't read into that. He was just a quiet guy anyway. He was never a guy who was loud, jumping around. What I thought was, all right, once the Braves were out of it, because we knew they were out of it months ago, I didn't think he would choose money over the Mets, who are a 100-win team without him. He chose to go to a bad team, take the money. Good for him.
That. Yeah, he's just riding out the end of his career. He's going to be hurt.
Yeah, good for him.
And he knows it, and he doesn't want to hear it anymore. He just doesn't want to hear it from the New York media. He doesn't want to have that pressure on him anymore. I blame him.
That's not true. But they're not the epitome of bad anymore. They were 100-win base.
He's just talking. Jamie is just talking. Like, we're not the epitome of bad.
They won 101 wins.
Going into next season, how many wins do you guys anticipate? No, Jacob.
Another 100-win season, because I think
win
they're
100
games
him. Again this year.
Here's the truth. He didn't pitch much. He won 5 games this year. You put Carlos Rodon on the Mets, they probably win 105, 106 games, more wins, because he pitched the whole season. So I personally would prefer to have Rodon as to Verlander. I don't want Verlander personally, just because it's a 40-year-old coming off of a 200-inning season. But they can replace Jacob DeGrom now. He made it to the point where they can replace him. He hasn't pitched in 2 years, really.
Easily. We can easily
it's
replace
unfortunate.
DeGrom.
It's sad because of what he meant.
And when it was go time, when it was time to actually throw the fucking baseball, he folded like a little pussy.
Well, I think he did that intentionally, honestly, at this point.
Maybe.
It looked like sabotage at this point. It's kind of sus the way he acted in the last 2 months.
It definitely, the whole team folded in the wild card, but you're right.
Mad.
He did have a really bad last month. I'm not mad either.
I'm not mad that he's gone. I was really not mad. I was unfazed. I really was.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather have DeGrom on the Mets. Sure. Who wouldn't want the best pitcher in baseball pretty much when he's actually pitching the baseball on their team? Yeah, but he's more detrimental to the Mets at this point than he was positive.
Plus, we have Max Scherzer.
Max
Scherzer's also 38 years old, though.
Yeah, but you saw him last year. He looked like Max Scherzer up until last start.
The same things you were knocking Justin Verlander for, like Max.
Yeah, but I can't get rid of Max Scherzer. He's already here.
Oh yeah.
I don't want two of those guys on my team.
Sure.
Because that's a risk.
Sure. I mean, Justin Verlander's just looked like it. That stuff doesn't matter to him. But the one thing that we did see, I would definitely take Verlander.
How old he is? I don't give a damn how old he is.
Bring Kate Upton to the city as well, please.
That would be great as well.
But I did notice something with Jacob DeGrom. They were saying that part of the deal was that he didn't like the whole COVID stuff in New York City.
Well, everybody knew that.
Yeah, and and that's why he wanted to get out. Like he preferred the Texas.
Understandable.
How calm it was. That. Like, so I don't know.
That's why I'm not mad at him. I'm really not mad because I see what he did. If he would have went to the Braves, I would have been fucking furious. I'd have been fucking mad because that's a literal slap in the face to the Mets. But what he did wasn't a slap in the face to the Mets. All he did is wanting to go to a place where they're going to forget about Jake DeGrom. He doesn't want to be talked about. He doesn't care about accolades. He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't care about any of that shit. He just wants his money. He wants to be injured and for everybody to not care that he's injured. And that's the right team. He went to the perfect place for all that. Yeah. He's not going to get bothered anymore.
He's
not going to get bothered with COVID shit. He's going to get his money. He's not even going to pitch more than 10 games a year.
I could see him get traded in the back half of that contract.
He probably will.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
You guys got anything else you want to add in? I know Andy B wants to get to watching the
yeah, we got the rankings coming up, man.
Football
Let's go,
Dogs. Big few nights of college football that happens.
So the rankings determine the playoffs?
Yeah, the 1 through 4.
These rankings determine the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they completely forgot it's NFL Sunday. That's but yeah.
You know, we cover everything on Moneyline Madness, man. We cover everything. I'll give the guys that. I'll give Moneyline Madness that. We cover everything.
The best pitcher in baseball pitches more than 10 starts a year.
Yeah, Garrett Cole did.
All right, no, don't bring up Garrett Cole.
All right. No, you're right. You're right. Nestor Cortez had a good season, but we can't get ahead of ourselves here. All right. Anything else you guys want to add in to cap this off?
It's going to be a good football day. Everybody
it is going to be a good day of football. If you guys haven't already, make sure you join the Discord to snag all of our picks right here, dsc.gg/mosports for all of our Moneyline Madness picks for free. I mean, what more could you ask for? If you don't want to sit through the whole episode, you could just go in, grab them right there, make your money, get in, get out. And simple. If you need money to make that money, BetUS, Most Sports, brand new partnership. You know, use the
brand
link.
New.
Hit us up. Use our link. You get $50 to bet, free, entirely free, no deposit required.
No deposit.
All you need is your email. Drop it in. 50 bones right there. Bet on NFL Sunday. We're even giving you the picks. We're literally spoon feeding you money. What more can you ask for, right? Like,
Vice, shout out to you, brother. You're a great guy, man.
Yes, sir, Vice. Appreciate you coming on, rocking with us. YouTube subs, they mean a lot to us. So, like, every single one counts.
We value YouTube subscriptions. Please follow us on YouTube, please.
Facts.
That's where the money is at. Not Facebook, YouTube. YouTube is where it's at when it comes to money. So, please follow us on Facebook.
TCU doesn't belong in
YouTube.
That ain't true.
I don't know.
I won't get into that, but that ain't true.
We'll be talking about, I'm sure, tomorrow night.
What's the record?
On Moneyline Madness.
They're undefeated, right? Still?
Yeah, we'll definitely cover it tomorrow night because it'll be out. And all the bowls will be out too, so.
Yep, we will definitely talk some college football. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Oh,
let's hit some bets, and let's go Giants.
Go Dogs.
Peace.